Welcome to another edition of the Mizzou Minute. We've got Blair Kerkhoff jumping in here for a little discussion about the news yesterday that Missouri coach Kim Anderson will be back for a third season. Doesn't come as a big shock, but Blair, what was your takeaway from the announcement that they were going to bring him back?
I wasn't surprised. I thought it was going to happen. I thought it could have gone either way. You absolutely could have been fired after 2 years. The record is abysmal. There are some reasons for that record beyond things that Kim Anderson could control, but there are some other things that he could control, and he hasn't done well at this. But I do think he deserves a third year, and if the third year is anything remotely close to what either of his first 2 years are like, that'll be it for Kim Anderson. It's got to get better for Missouri next year.
Yeah, they went 9-23 2 years ago, which set a record for most losses in a single season. They go 10-21 this year. Now that sets a record for most losses in a 2-year span in program history. There was a 13-game losing streak last year. There's a lot of things not to like. I mean, they went 3-15 in conference both years, finished dead last in the SEC. And let's face it, the SEC is not exactly a marquee basketball league. So you would have liked to see more progress. But you talked about some of the things that have hamstrung the program. You know, I mean, I think they would have been in better shape roster-wise had Frank Haith stuck around. I mean, I think Kevin Punter had committed. Jonathan Williams III maybe sticks it out, and he was, your leading scorer and rebounder. But they're under the cloud of the investigation that whole time. You've got a thin roster. You're trying to fit square pegs into round holes in a lot of ways. And then on top of that now, I think part of why Missouri, their hand was maybe forced here anyway, was that they've got some significant APR issues coming. I mean, the last year of Frank Haith was an 851. They've got a 978 from 4 years ago that comes off the books. And their APR situation after Jonathan Williams and also Monte Gil-Caesar left last year, not going to be in great shape. Missouri actually could be facing another year of a postseason ban, which only further handcuffs Kim Anderson and what he's trying to do, but it also would have made it incredibly difficult to bring someone else in who was of any substance to replace Kim at this point.
That's the thing. If you fired Kim, if Kim got fired, who would have come in here and taken the job? But in the SEC, high-profile coaches are the norm now, hiring the high-profile guys. Bruce Pearl, Avery Johnson, Rick Barnes.
Ben Howland.
Go down the list.
I think at this point, year 3, it's Kim's mess. I mean, he didn't do everything to create it. The situation is what it is. They've gone out on a limb and said, in some ways, you're going to get this third year. We want to give you every opportunity to turn it around. But I think Kim's got to kind of embrace that this is his program now, for better or worse, whether it's fair or not. Year 3, it's his program, and he's going to have to show significant progress, I think, if he's going to be around for year 4.
Well, let's define significant progress.
I think you need to get out of the basement in the conference. I don't think you need to be 500 in conference necessarily, but 500 overall would be another pretty good benchmark. And you need to see some development, continued development from the players. Are you going to see that next year? And what are these freshmen coming in? Can Kim elevate their game and help them become valuable pieces that can drive this program forward? Or is it going to be more of the same?
Critical questions for Kim to succeed in year 3.
Keep coming back to kansascity.com, and we'll keep you updated as future situations develop in terms of Kim Anderson's staff or recruiting news along the next few months.